All right, gents, and welcome back to the channel, Tennessee Whiskey Shading, with your favorite talking head, Wes. I'm coming back at you here with a local Tennessean, or fellow Tennessean, if you will, Pete Hendrix. He was kind enough to send me some soap before release so I could check it out for you guys and give it a nice review. I like it, man. I gotta say, it's good. It's right up there. If you've had a chance to try West Coast Chillin', that was recently released as well. It's a nice summertime apricot scent to it, man, and it's like an apricot mojito. Very very nice. But we got Final Pleasure today. Let's see here, Final Pleasure. So that's the artwork. See if I can get a little reflection there for you guys. It's got a cool kind of reflective metal label on it. But yeah, this stuff is very very nice. Smells good off the tub. There's the pour for you guys. I've scraped some out and already got my bowl loaded. Um, but yeah, scent strength off the tub on a Tennessee whiskey scale, 0 being the worst, 100 being the best. Of course, I give it a 50 proof off the tub. Um, it's a good average. It's not strong. It's not weak. You know, it's right there. So Final Pleasure is inspired by fragrance from Eau Givry. The fragrance is called Terre de Hermes. Hermes. My French isn't very good. I'll do my best. Stuck up French accent for you. De Hermes. Terre de Hermes. There you go. For me, from just a regular old guy from Tennessee, it's Terre de Hermes. Which was it's a relatively new fragrance as well. I think it came out here like in the early 2020s or something like that. So, but I'll deep dive more into that stuff. Like I said, I'm trying something new. I'm filming this on a GoPro to try and get rid of the kung fu mouth that happens if I use my phone. Um, but anyway, so I'm going to give this a go. And I'm also going to do voiceover work. So I'll be doing all the voiceover while I shave. So I won't be talking too much. I'll be saying a lot more during my shave. And then at the end, I will give you guys my final thoughts. So on that note, let me get my face wet again and let's get cracking. All right. I use my Ian Lagaki scraper. And I'm using my True Fit and Hill brush that I just got back, from while I was on vacation in London. Of course, as you can see here, the lather for HC&C, it's a phenomenal lather. It's a vegan base. Oh yeah, and the bowl I'm using my Captain's Choice copper bowl. And for the blade today, I will be using my Aylesworth Tricot open comb with I think this is going to be a third use AccuThrive. All right, guys. So here we go. And I'm going to give you the scent notes and the sales blurb here for Final Pleasure. So Final Pleasure Extrait de Parfum is where frost meets fire and restraint meets raw elegance. A burst of icy citron cuts through the earthy minerals and warm woods, evoking the tension between nature's extremes. It's crisp, composed, and quietly bold, a fragrance that doesn't announce itself but leaves a lasting impression for the man who thrives in contrast and dresses in quiet power. The accords or individual scents combine into these accords. The Final Pleasure Extrait de Parfum is a rare confidence in simplicity and quiet precision. A sharp burst of citrus opens the scent, cooling the senses before giving way to a grounded heart of woody elegance and mineral clarity. Fresh, spicy notes add tension and vitality, while aromatic undertones lend a polished, herbal sharpness that lingers. This is a fragrance that speaks in clean lines and subtle contrasts, tailored for the man who lets his presence speak louder than his words. Final Pleasure is not merely a fragrance, it's a philosophy in scent form, crafted for the man who understands that true luxury is never loud. It opens with the crisp brilliance of citron, a citrus note so pure and refined it feels like cold light refracted through cut crystal, and a tailored linen against the sun-kissed skin of morning light spilling over the marble floors of a coastal villa. At its core, the composition deepens with the crisp bite of juniper berries and the exotic sharpness of timur, an unusual spice that lends a vibrant, fresh, spicy, and aromatic complexity. This is not a fragrance for everyone, and that's precisely the point. Final Pleasure is crafted for those who understand that elegance isn't something you wear, it's something you embody. From its striking crisp opening to its mineral cool depth, every note is composed with restraint, clarity, and purpose. There's no flourish, no artifice, just an unshakable sense of refinement, as natural and precise as a tailored white shirt in a sunlit room. Move through the world with quiet certainty, knowing that the finest things never beg to be noticed, they just simply are. So there you go, guys. That is from the sales blurb. And I'll be doing a little deep dive here for you guys into some of the scent notes and whatnot from Final Pleasure. So, timur. We've never really heard a whole lot about timur. So here, I'm going to give you guys a little deep dive in timur. So this will be our scent note of the day. So the enigmatic allure of timur, a scent profile. Emerging from the mountainous regions of Nepal, the timur berry, also known as timut pepper, is captivating the world of perfumery with its uniquely vibrant and multifaceted aroma. This small dried fruit from the xanthalum genus offers a scent that is at once spicy, peppery, and strikingly citrusy, often likened to the bright, zesty aroma of freshly cut grapefruit. Contrary to its name, the timur berry is not a true pepper, but rather a member of the citrus family. This botanical relationship is the key to its distinctive fragrance profile. The initial impression is often a sparkling, effervescent burst of citrus, which then gives way to a warm, peppery spiciness. This intriguing combination provides a modern and sophisticated twist to fragrances, lending both freshness and a subtle, tingling warmth. The scent of timur is often described as a complex interplay of notes. The top notes would be a dominant and bright grapefruit-like citrus accord. The heart notes would be a spicy, peppery character that provides warmth and depth, with undertones of subtle, woody, and floral facets that can be perceived, adding to its complexity. So this unique aromatic profile makes timur a versatile ingredient in modern perfumery. It is frequently used as a top or heart note to introduce a fragrance with a memorable and uplifting opening. Its ability to bridge the gap between fresh and spicy notes allow it to be paired harmoniously with a wide range of other ingredients. Common pairings in fragrance with timur's bright and spicy character allows it to blend seamlessly with other various fragrance families, such as the citrus family. Paired with other citruses like bergamot, lemon, or mandarin, timur enhances the overall freshness and adds a peppery kick. For the woody fragrances, when combined with woods such as vetiver, cedarwood, or sandalwood, Timur provides a vibrant lift to the earthier, more grounded notes. For your spicy scent notes, alongside other spices like cardamom, pink pepper, or ginger, it contributes to a complexity and an invigorating spicy accord. And then finally, for floral notes, in floral compositions, a touch of Timur can add an unexpected and modern twist, cutting through the sweetness of notes like jasmine or rose. A growing number of niche and designer fragrances are showcasing the unique character of Timur. And, you got some like just like this one. Like you got Terre de Hermes from Eau Givry, so it's starting to emerge and become more and more prevalent because of its complexity and versatility. All right, and welcome back. I am all cleaned up and ready to continue with the best part of the shave. So here we got your final pleasure splash from HC&C. So we will give this a little check out here. Oh yeah, this is quite nice. I really enjoy this one. It is. It's a very nice, spicy, masculine, citrusy splash. Definitely. You get that hit of benzoin or something in there. The woodsy aspect of it. Let me check the ingredients here. See if there's anything in here that would be woodsy. It's not looking like it. This does have like aloe juice and stuff like that in it, so it is kind of more of a skin foodish type of aftershave splash, like most of HC&C's product lines. And yeah, this is very nice. Yeah, I get the citron, the juniper berry, the timur. The base notes really kind of stand out more. You got the vetiver. To my nose, it's not listed, but these are things that I pick up. The base notes just say mineral and woody. So I'm going to try and expound a little bit and give you guys what my nose picks up. Granted, I'll give you a little bit of my budding novice scent profilage. I don't know, whatever you want to call it. I am getting better and better at deducing the scents or picking out like certain scent notes. So vetiver, cedar, patchouli, and I get benzoin. Those are kind of the base notes that I keep picking up. And they blend very well with the timur, the juniper berry, and the citron. That smells very nice. And of course, Pete was also nice enough to send some EDP with it as well. This is the I think this is the 15 ml. Is it the 15? Yeah, I think 15 ml. So we'll give that a little check too. Yeah, up front you really get that spiciness from the timur. It's real kind of real herbaceous, peppery. It's a slight pungentness to it. Like certain weeds that you may pick, and it just has that kind of smell to it, that herbal kind of smell. Just a real sweet, pungent scent to it. But yeah, off the top, you can get the citron and the juniper. The citron and the juniper go very well together. And the timur, because timur, the scent notes for a timur is they are always described, or it's usually described as like pink grapefruit. Like you get a pink grapefruit smell to it, with a spicy peppery vibe to it. So it's the Timur and this that really gives it that kick. And then yeah, and then you can pick up. I can pick up the cedar. I can pick up the cedar, like cedar, patchouli, and vetiver in there. Not so much the benzoin. I get more of the benzoin and the splash. But in the EDP, I really just get, like, for the base, I get vetiver, cedar, and patchouli. But they all, like, yeah, after the dry down, man, it smells very nice. It does. It almost even kind of has like, after the dry down, it has maybe like a touch of like a minty smell to it. But there's no mint in it. That's just this. I think that's the spiciness, from the Timur. But I really like this one. I think it's a very versatile scent. Definitely a summertime scent, So, chilling West Coast that just came out, with HC&C a few weeks ago or whatnot. That is also a great summertime scent, but it's a apricot. To me, it reminds me of like a apricot mojito. It's like a minty spicy. It's minty spicy, boozy apricot kind of scent. So that one would be strictly a summertime scent. But I think with Final Pleasure, it's a little more robust, a little more versatile. You could wear it in the summertime and, probably even into the fall and maybe some of the winter. I think it's that versatile. The spiciness from it, you know what I mean? That herbaceousness kind of gives it that versatility to be able to wear like all year long, I think. And for many, many occasions, you could wear it. You could wear it to work, you could wear it to church, you could wear it out to date night. You know, if it instills confidence, and if you smell it and it makes you feel good, and confident wearing it, then by all means, rock it. That's what that stuff, that's what these fragrances are for, is to help you, get that stuff out there, get out there and present yourself. So as far, so yeah, I mean, so how, yeah, so I'm just gonna segue into like my wife's thoughts now. As usual, I always give my wife's thoughts. So, she doesn't like this that much, but she is not a juniper fan, and she's not a fan of straight up like lemon, lime, citrus smells. You know what I mean? Or straight grapefruit smells. She likes them a little bit when they're blended in, like when they're just like a supporting member. But the grapefruit and stuff like this, the grapefruit and citron smell that you get from it, from the Timur and the citron is pretty powerful. And then, put the juniper berry on top of that, and she's not a fan of juniper at all. She does not like juniper. So for her, that on the Tennessee Wifey scale, proof scale, where 0 is the worst and 100 is the best, the Wifey gives it a 50 proof. She's like right in the middle with it. She likes it after the citron and the Timur kind of tamper down a little bit, and the juniper. She likes it when those aromatics kind of tone down a little bit, but she definitely doesn't like the presentation of Final Pleasure off the get-go. But ultimately, she does. She's on the fence about it. So she can. It doesn't bother her to smell it, but it's not one that she would want me to wear all the time, if that means anything for you. But if your significant other likes citrusy smell scents, or juniper berry, then this would be right up their alley. And now, as for me, I like spicy. I like citrus. I definitely like woodsy. So this has a lot of the scent notes that I like. So I like this fragrance. I really do. I think it's a great fragrance. So for me, on the Tennessee whiskey proof scale, where 0 is the worst, 100 being the best, I rate this at a solid 65 proof. You guys can go out and get this and feel confident with it. Now this also, Final Pleasure will drop tomorrow. So you guys are watching this video today, so this drops July 23rd, Wednesday, July 23rd. You can go on there, you can get the 15 ml, 30 ml, maybe a 60 ml EDP of this if you want. And Pete also has trifecta deals, you know, where you can get the EDP, the soap, and the splash, you know, and you can combine them all together and get the matchy matchy. Like I like, I like to have all three. I like the soap splash and the EDP slash EDT, whichever one it may be. I like to get the complete set. And if you get the complete set, then of course, you know, that should load you up enough to where you get free shipping. And this is one that you're probably going to want to buy. This is a good one. I like this one. So on that note, fellas, I won't keep you any longer. And I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I know I did. So this will be the last shot here of Final Pleasure. I know this won't be my final pleasure with this particular set. I will use this many, many more times. So this will not be the final pleasure I have with it. This will bring me many, many more pleasurable moments, I'm sure, because I really do enjoy this scent, fragrance, or whatnot, whatever you want to call it. So, yeah. So anyway, I've rambled on long enough. I've waxed poetic, and I'm gonna go now. So, as always, the wet shaving community is the best community. Be happy, be positive, and happy shave, gents. I'll catch you on the next one.